During a Senate Intelligence Committee hearing this Thursday, CIA Director William Burns was asked his thoughts on China's alliance with Russia in the wake of Vladimir Putin's invasion of Ukraine and the subsequent attacks on civilians. Here's a look into the hearing from C-SPAN.
Do we have any sense of how the Chinese have reacted to their recent locking arms with the Russians right before all of these events happened?
I think, Senator, that the Chinese leadership first has invested a lot in partnership with Russia, and I don't expect that to change anytime soon. I do, however, believe that the Chinese leadership, President Xi in particular, is unsettled by what he's seen, partly because his own intelligence doesn't appear to have told him what was going to happen. Second, because of the reputational damage that China suffers by association with the ugliness of Russia's aggression in Ukraine. Third, by the economic consequences at a time when, growth rates in China, as you look over the rest of this year, are lower than they've been in 30 years. And fourth, I think, because President Xi is probably a little bit unsettled as he watches the way in which President Putin has driven Americans and Europeans more closely together and strengthened the transatlantic alliance in ways that would have been a little bit hard to imagine before the invasion began. I think the Chinese leadership looks at Europe not just as a market, but as a kind of player with whom they can have an independent relationship and try to look for ways in which they can drive wedges between us and our European allies. And what President Putin has so successfully done is to make that much less likely.
U.S. analysts have long warned that Russia and China have a common interest in accelerating the shift to a multipolar world in which the U.S. would no longer be the preeminent, unchallenged superpower. Putin is certainly a popular figure in China, and Beijing's state-run media have been broadly supportive of him, even as Russia's military bombs Ukrainian hospitals and slaughters civilians. And there's no question that Putin needs all the help he can get from China. As Western sanctions continue to cripple Russia's economy, Putin may be increasingly dependent on exports of raw materials to China, his largest trading partner, as an economic lifeline. What's more, Western sanctions on Russia's central bank have left Putin unable to access Russia's $650 billion in foreign reserves, except for about $132 billion in gold and another $77 billion held by China. If Putin needs more cash, and he will, China holds the few remaining purse strings. Thank you for watching. Please be sure to visit us at rawstory.com. And if you'd like to see more of The Raw Report, please like and subscribe, and join others who like their news raw too.